Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to your March 5th, 2021 Friday night Smackdown review. And, man, I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Besides Roman Reigns, the stuff with Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, and probably the steel cage match between Daniel Bryan and Jey Uso, you know, I mean, who really gives a fuck about the show, honestly? I mean, honestly, we're all pretty much waiting for Revolution, AEW Revolution. I'm just waiting for that, honestly. I mean, we're all speculating about who's going to be the big surprise and even giving a single shit about SmackDown. Especially this show. People hype this show up as to be, like, so fucking good. And outside of the stuff with Roman, I mean, Jesus Christ, what is this show? Even people that like the show, usually, they compared it to Monday Night Raw and shit. I mean, honestly, man, this episode, this review, is going to be for you, the viewers. I'm not going to try to... This video might be long, honestly. It might be more than 8 minutes, probably. You know, so, and it's, you know, I'm not trying to get the extra viewers, honestly, because, I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, on this show, what was newsworthy on it? Buddy Murphy returns. Cool. Who the fuck is going to click on a Buddy Murphy return? Like, I love Buddy Murphy, but they're not going to click on a Buddy Murphy return. So, honestly, there was nothing worthy on the show to talk about. Nothing newsworthy on this show to talk about, man. Nothing really fucking happened. This shit, like, nothing happened, man. Genuinely nothing happened. Honestly. It was just stuff with Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, and that's it. I mean, you had Natalia was on the show at one point. Baron Corbin was on the show at one point. Who else did I say? I said Baron Corbin. Oh, Otis. Yeah, Otis was on the show at one point as well. They were all on the show at one point. I made a tweet that, you know, it was the Shaq sleeping meme. I was like, yo, me or every wrestling fan after Roman Reigns does a segment, and then you get all the Otis, Baron Corbin, and Natalia segments, and it's Shaq sleeping, so... And that's exactly what happened tonight. Every one of them was on the show, and it all fucking bombed. It all sucked. So, generally, I don't give a shit. Nobody cares about the show. Michael Cole. I mean, I'm just gonna go in order. What is there to talk about that you honestly care about the show? I'm gonna go in order. Generally in order now. I'm not gonna skip. Michael Cole was in the ring for an interview with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan makes his entrance, and he's like, yeah, I'm the guy. And it's crazy. He you know, he's like, oh, I've been in there. I wrestled more matches than Edge and Roman Reigns in the last 3 months. While in like September, October, Roman Reigns will be able to say, yo, I've been on more shows or more probably more shows than you, Daniel Bryan, because Daniel Bryan is going to be on a part-time contract deal. So, it's gonna bite them in the ass. And Daniel Bryan will be a heel too, so. I mean, Daniel Bryan will be a babyface. And so they're talking this shit. Then Roman Reigns comes, and they hit the commercial. Roman Reigns stares Daniel Bryan down and says, you know, he looks like whatever, generally whatever. Like Edge wasn't even on the show tonight. He didn't even attack at the end. Like, bro, Edge wasn't even on the show tonight. You know. Wow. I mean, I mean, whatever. It's not a big deal since it's gonna be Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan at Fastlane. The building up there. Fine, that's fine, whatever. But Edge wasn't on the show tonight. He was on the show last week, but he wasn't on the show tonight. It is what it is. I don't really give a shit, honestly. Kevin Owens wasn't even on the show tonight. Like, Like, I don't want him versus Roman Reigns, but Jesus Christ, you have Natalia on the show, you have Otis, and you have Baron Corbin, but nothing for Kevin Owens. I mean, Jesus Christ, like, they had Buddy Murphy, but then no Aleister Black, no Kevin Owens. Aleister Black is fucking finished, but Jesus Christ, no Kevin Owens. Wow, like I'm genuinely shocked, bro. No Kevin Owens. Weird as hell. Yeah, again, who cares? I don't care, man. So Roman Reigns like, yo, like you need this business, like without wrestling you're nothing. Love isn't based on needs, it's based on service, and I'm that guy, blah blah blah. The commentary hypes up fucking Baron. Fucking cares, man. Whatever. Well, Street Profits, they're talking or whatever, and it's Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin and Sami Zayn, they hate each other still. Baron Corbin versus Montez Ford. For some reason, Baron Corbin gets the win. And, like, Sami Zayn's like, wow, you got the win, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. So then they set up, all right, Sami Zayn's like, all right, big man, Angelo Dawkins, let's go. So, Angelo Dawkins goes. And it's Angelo Dawkins versus Sami Zayn. And I wasn't so mad because Angelo Dawkins got the win. Like, I was going to be like, wow, Baron Corbin beat Montez Ford, but Sami Zayn's not going to beat Angelo Dawkins. I wasn't so mad because at the end of the day, like, so Sami Zayn took the pin, and then he went to his camera crew that was filming his documentary. Like, wow, you're conspiring against me. Who the fuck are you? And he was like, but whatever the fuck, man. So I wasn't so mad because it actually had a story behind it. So there you go. Carmella chats with Reginald, and that's that. And so Carmella talks to Reginald, and she breaks up with Reginald. She's like, "Fuck you, you're done." Blah blah blah. Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio, they make their entrance, and it's Dominic versus Chad Gable. Dominic looked great as usual, man. I love Dominic Mysterio. Ever since the thing what happened with Velveteen Dream, I was looking for a guy that was young and who could potentially do it all. And honestly, like, Dominic Mysterio has the talent and shit. Maybe he doesn't have the gimmick, the character, but you could give him a gimmick and character. Whatever the fuck. Like, but he's Rey Mysterio's son. He's like 23, man. He could be gold. He could honestly be gold. And I think Dominic Mysterio is a good guy. Good kid. So he had a good outing. It was Dominic Mysterio versus Chad Gable, and Dominic won. And then, like, Rey Mysterio beat up Otis, who really gives a shit. Seth Rollins was interviewed backstage, and he accuses Cesaro of being afraid of him, blah, blah, blah. Then Buddy Murphy comes and returns, and he's like, yo, I can help you. And someone made a joke. It's like, oh, yo, I haven't been on TV. I want to be on TV. Please help me. And Seth Rollins denied his request. And so Seth Rollins denied his request, and that's that. I mean, whatever. So, no Buddy Murphy, Seth Rollins reunion. So that's good, though. That's good. So then it was Shayna Baszler. She makes her entrance with Nia Jax. And Shayna Baszler versus Bianca Belair. Shayna Baszler could be a total badass heel. Top heel on Monday Night Raw. But instead, she's in a tag team with Nia Jax, man. With Nia Jax. She could be a badass heel on Monday Night Raw. And she's stuck with Nia Jax. I genuinely feel bad for Shayna Baszler. And it was reported that NXT was going to be adding another women's tag team title for just for NXT. Right now, I'm not even concerned right now. I don't watch NXT. I watch AEW. But if NXT is moving to Tuesdays, I'm going to be watching NXT. And this is going to be shit. So I'll probably touch about that in another video. But, I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Who the fuck cares? Who cares? Like, seriously, the first one... Whatever, man. I'm not even going to touch upon it into this one. Seriously, man. But, Bianca Belair versus Shayna Baszler. I think Reginald, he got involved and it fucked up Bianca Belair, but Bianca ended up beating Shayna Baszler. And I'm not even mad Shayna Baszler lost to Bianca Belair. It's Bianca Belair. I love Bianca Belair, honestly, bro. Like, I was so hyped when Bianca Belair won the Royal Rumble, so I'm ready for Bianca Belair to be the next SmackDown Women's Championship. But they're doing this thing with Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, and they're feuding over Reginald. Like, who the fuck cares? Bro, first of all, no, like, why are they even a tag team? Second of all, if you want people to care, don't put them versus Nia Jax. Like, nobody gives a single fuck about Nia Jax. Nobody gives a single shit about Nia Jax, bro. Genuinely, who cares about Nia Jax? Don't put them against each other. So at Fastlane, I don't even. Again, like Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair probably won't win the belts. Who cares either way? But there's gonna be. I think Sasha Banks then solidifies her heel turn at Fastlane. Who cares? Generally, who gives a shit? Like, seriously. Buddy Murphy versus Cesaro, then Seth Rollins was on commentary. I was so hyped for this match, but I don't know. I don't remember if this match delivered or not. But neither of these men could really take a pin, but you can see WWE just doesn't give a single fuck about Buddy Murphy. Cesaro had Buddy Murphy in a sharpshooter. Buddy Murphy was near the ropes, and nothing happened. Like, Buddy Murphy didn't even reach for the ropes, and he ended up tapping out to Cesaro. Like, they didn't even protect Buddy Murphy at all, bro. Like, I wouldn't have a problem with Cesaro winning, but they didn't even protect Buddy Murphy at all. I mean, it's whatever. Like, I understand, but Jesus Christ. Like, you could just tell, like, Buddy Murphy's done. Reginald is backstage, and he's leaving, and then Shayna Baszler is about to beat the fuck out of him, and then Nia Jax is like, oh, you're cute. Reginald's cute. And then, I mean, seriously, who gives a shit? Apollo Crews makes his entrance. He has like African music and shit like that. He has 2 bodyguards with a spear, and he talks on the mic. And he has a new African like accent. He has an accent, bro. Like, and he was talking shit. They were heavily they were advertising twice Big E's return next week. So Big E's gonna return next week, and then they did this. Natalya and Tamina, they're asking Adam Pearce why they don't have a women's tag team championship. Like, they're undefeated or some shit. Like, who gives a shit? Jey Uso is back interviewed, and he was attacked by Daniel Bryan before the match. Oh, by the way, earlier in the night, Roman Reigns was like, yo, you have this one shot, and if you can't deliver, like, he was going to beat the shit out of him. Or something. So, honestly, expect friction between Jey Uso and Roman Reigns, because Jey Uso... Alright, you're going to see, but whatever. We'll get... fuck it. Jey Uso tapped out to Daniel Bryan in the main event. So, it's going to be Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns at Fastlane. So, it was like a 20-minute match, whatever, and he tapped out. So, Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan, you were expecting that, but... expect Roman Reigns to potentially beat the shit out of Jey Uso. Then you had this ding dong hello segment. I mean, whatever. It was fucking worthless. It was worthless. Like, I don't even know. I don't even care. Then you had the steel cage main event. That was that. No edge. No nothing. It was just that. It was whatever, man. Roman Reigns was at ringside and in like a announcer, whatever those chairs are, man. Like a computer chair. And then that was it, guys, man. Honestly, that was the show. That was the show, man. I covered it in less than 15 minutes. That was the show. I mean, whatever. Who generally gives a shit? I mean, yo, I can't... Like, I don't even know, man. Like, this is how my Raw reviews would be. This is how my Raw reviews would be. But I try to get them out quickly and to try and grab some viewers, because... some people don't want to listen to a 20-minute review. They'd rather do it in 8 minutes. But honestly, generally, from this review, no one's going to give a shit about what happened on the show tonight. Like, there was nothing worthwhile talking about. There's nothing that's going to grab those viewers' attention. So, Honestly, I hope it's worth it talking this long for watch hour purposes, but I mean the show is it just sucked. Honestly, like, it wasn't even good. Like, I be saying, Roman Reigns is the best thing on the show, man. Roman Reigns is the best goddamn thing on the show, man. And people don't believe me. People are like, nah, you bullshitting. You're an AEW fanboy, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, no. Roman Reigns is the best thing on the show. The most consistent thing on the show. Just because that doesn't mean that this is the best show. Roman Reigns is the best thing on the show, and that's it. That's why you enjoy the show every single week. That's the only reason. The only reason, man. Otherwise, this show, without Roman Reigns, SmackDown would just be better than Raw, but it would still be shit, bro. Like, you know, Roman Reigns right now is the glue for SmackDown. Roman Reigns is that guy for SmackDown. And other than Roman Reigns, like, you know, I don't know what to say, man. Generally don't know what to say, man. I don't know what more I could say, but I'm just more hyped for AEW Revolution right now. And nothing on the show could really make me give a single fuck, man. Edge wasn't even on the show. No Edge segment. I don't even know what the hell happened, man. But, yeah. No, that was it. That was it for this review, guys. This video. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw in this video. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn that notification bell on, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Later.